Okay guys, Rapidfire back here with y'all once again, and today we're going to be continuing on with our Dune 2 Hell on Earth playthrough. In our last stream we dealt with map 12, which wasn't exactly my most favorite map, which was the factory. Oh god, I didn't really like that map. That wasn't exactly my most favorite map, I will have to say, in this entire world. But now we're going to be heading on to map 13, which is going to be downtown. It's a little bit more better. The map, can't lie, the map is a little bit more better. However, there is some annoying enemy placement, but otherwise, other than that, we should be able to get through this. So, go ahead and fire it up. I'm going to go ahead and load our save data here, and we're going to be going to map 13 here, downtown. Alright, so, starting off, we're going to go back here, grab these pieces of armor here. Don't forget these. They are back there. You don't want to not get 100% item count, so yeah, grab those. Alright, so we're going to shoot these Arachnotrons here. And if you get shot at, you can just take this wall for cover. Not really all that hard. Now do be careful because there are going to be imps that are going to fire upon you. Alright, there we go. There goes that one. Let's send a couple rockets this guy's way. Oh, that was a fail. Alright. There we go. Now we'll be greeted by a couple flying tomatoes here. Like that one that just tried to sneak up on us out of nowhere. What the hell are you doing? You're not the army. Okay? You can't just come running up on me like that and think I'm not going to see you. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop this one that's backing off here because he's flying away back. Okay, now he's like a little out of range there. Alright, we'll have to let him work his way up here. Alright, flying tomato, get your ass over here. Oh my god, is he going further back? Wow, okay. Alright, that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, just go further back, man. That always works. I guess he thinks he's gonna... I guess he thinks he's gonna get me or something. Come on. Wow, he is really slow. Alright, well, we're gonna hang back here until he decides to finally show up. He's taking his good old sweet time. Guess he's having a cup of coffee back there or something. Because he is just taking his time. Alright, come on, buddy. Come on, we're waiting. We're patiently waiting for you. Don't want to go out there right in the middle and try to attack him. There's a lot of enemies around that can throw projectiles at us, so we're just waiting for him to come his way. There we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go all the way to the opposite side of here, and there's going to be a vulnerability there. We're going to grab it. We're going to track 3 Arachnotrons, or 2 or 3 Arachnotrons, and a couple of flying tomatoes. So, go ahead and do it. We're going to need the plasma gun for this. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Now we'll go all the way across here, grab this invulnerability sphere, and then we're going to deal with the Arachnotrons that come out, as well as any other enemies that are ground bound, like Revenants over here. We're going to deal with these guys as well. Okay, there we go. Now we need to deal with the Arachnotrons over here. Okay, there should be another one over here somewhere. Where is he? Oh, that's already dealt with. Alright, well, we'll deal with this last flying tomato here. Alright, there he goes. Okay, so that's everything that can be dangerous, that's ground bound. Now we'll grab all the stuff here. All these armor pieces and all these health pieces that are running about. Then we need to deal with these imps here that are up here in these cage areas. Oh, nice, it fell out. Fell out of the freaking thing. That was hilarious. Alright. Grab all this stuff over here. Alright. Now we got a couple imps up here we're going to need to deal with. Jerks. Trying to nail me over there. Alright, you guys are going to be the next one we're going to deal with. Oh, nice. Fell out of the freaking building. Oh, I love it when they do that. It's so funny. Oh, I guess we didn't deal with you guys all, did we? Alright. I think that should be all of them. Alright. Grab the items here. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, deal with these imps over here. Then we got a flying tomato over here in the area. Alright, there we go. Deal with all those guys. Need to deal with this guy up here. Little... Oh my god. Alright, whatever. Gotta deal with the flying tomato because he's the problem that's near us. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, that takes him out of the equation. Nice. Grab this stuff. Deal with this empty here. Alright, nicely done. Grab this stuff over here that we need. Oh my god. Get rid of these imps. Alright, there we go. Okay. Takes care of them. Alright. Grab this shotgun shells. Anything else back here we need to grab before we move forward? Yep, some shotgun shells over here. Alright, anything else? We'll grab these visibilities later. Alright. Now, when you grab that, back out, because Crusher will come down on you if you're not quick. And you would not want to get crushed. It's not very fun. Alright. So, now with all that out of the way, we can go ahead and backtrack this way. And what we're going to do is we're going to backtrack here. Okay, there is a high up imp here. Where are you? You're somewhere right up here. Man, you are throwing a lot of fireballs at me. Alright, there we go. Alright, that deals with them. Alright. Now, have your BFG ready or plasma gun if you want. Because, yeah, when we come here, there's going to be a lot of... lost souls here. And we're going to take them out and shoot the shotgun. You can BFG them if you want. Yeah, but yeah, we did. Took out a vast amount of them, finished them off with super shotgun. So yeah. Alright, but before you go up to that area, do come back to this area because there will be some enemies in here. You do not want to miss your kills. You're trying to go for 100%, of course. Alright, there should be one more amp somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. Alright, there we go. Come in, grab the shotgun shells. I don't think there's anything in here. I don't think there's a secret of any kind, if I recall. I'm a little rusty on this map, so yeah. Alright, we dealt with that. We can come this way. And we're going to come in here, in this room here. And when we do, there will be some enemies, so yeah, fuck them off. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we're going to drop down. And there will be some enemies over here. We will deal with them. Alright. Now you can use the fist, you can use whatever you choose to use. Quite frankly, I use the super shotgun because I'm not really the best with fisting enemies. I mean, I could try, but like I said, I'm not the best. Do note that. Alright, there we go. Alright. Okay. Let's try to see if we can't fist a few more enemies here. Alright, nice. That was that pinky. No problem. Oh, got another pinky demon here. Alright, put him down. And deal with that imp. Oh man, he went flying off there. That's hilarious. Alright, and deal with this imp right here. Make sure to throw the switch. There will be a secret here. And there we are. Secret area. Pretty cool. Alright. I don't think there's any way out of here if I recall. I think it's... No, there's not. Okay. Alright, now, when you move down this way, be careful because there will be a flying tomato around this corner here. And you want to be careful for them. Alright. Now, drop this switch down, or drop this lift down. Take the lift up. There will be a couple imps there, so be careful for that. They will fire upon you unexpectedly, as you've seen just right there. Okay, now grab that. Be careful because there will be another imp right here. Alright, now hit this for a secret area. And some shotgun shells. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, you're going to go ahead and drop down here, but be careful when you do, because there will be a pinky that could maul you to death if you're not careful. Open this door, and behind it there will be a Mancubus. I don't know what the Mancubus is doing. The hell? Oh my god. What are you doing, man? Oh god, he took the teleporter, didn't he? Oh shoot. Of course, he takes the frickin' teleporter. Wow. Alright. Well, you be careful for that. Now we're gonna come out here, we're gonna grab these shotgun shells and grab whatever it is that's up here, like the backpack for starters. Alright. Now, we're gonna take this teleporter. And we're gonna be careful because there is gonna be a couple of flying tomatoes here. Alright, there we go. Nice. Now, be careful when you open up this area because there will be another tomato here. Alright. There we go. There you have it. Alright. Now, you can drop down to this area right here. Because we got the blue key card. Oh god. Oh god. There's where that frickin' Mancubus came from. Check. Alright, get out of here. Oh my god. Alright, so be careful because that Mancubus can take the teleporter sometimes. If he does, he comes out here. So yeah, be careful for that. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, we got the blue key card in hand. Alright. So, now with that, we can enter the area where the Revenants are at. Okay, who's throwing... Oh, okay, is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. I think he's gone now. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Alright. Now, we're going to want to get to the top here, because the blue key door will be right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back here, re-enter this area. Oh wait, no, it wasn't this area, was it? No. Oh my god. Got myself completely lost there. We want to go back in this area here. Alright. Now we did leave behind a couple items up there and right here. So we'll grab these. Don't forget to grab them, like I almost nearly did. There is a teleporter right up there. I think there's a way to get it down somehow, if I recall. But there is a teleporter up there, just so you know. And we'll probably be coming back to that later, though, however. So, yeah. Okay. Let's backtrack here. We need to get to that. We need to get to that blue key door. Just want to make sure there ain't anything I left behind up here or whatnot. There's some shotgun shells. Okay, let's head back. Go back here, drop this. Take this lift back up. Alright. Now we're going to drop down here, which takes us right back here again. That's all it pretty much does, just so you know. Alright, we wanted to show you what that did, just so if you were curious on what happens, that's what brings you back right down to that room. Alright, now with that out of the way, come back here, we're going to drop down, go, take this left once again. Alright, now, gonna drop back down here again. Gonna enter this room. I'm gonna take this teleporter. Once again. Now I think, oh wait, no, okay. Can we? I think it's gonna be a little bit more harder to do that. Okay, now we wanna get to this area right here. Alright, so we need to take, once again, this area, and that'll teleport us to the center of where there's gonna teleport us to the center of where there's the Arachnotron, where if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I'm a little rusty on this map, so trying to get all that knowledge back, you know. Alright, so now with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and take the teleporter. That's gonna bring us right up here to where the Revenants are, and that'll bring us to the blue key door. So yeah. So now we're gonna enter. Be careful, of course, for these lost souls here. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Now, with being in here, there is a vulnerability, which we are going to grab. So, yeah, let's grab that. And we're going to make our way over here to the teleporter. And when we do, it's going to be very useful for this, because we have some vulnerability. Is going to be very good for this area here, which is pretty good, because you need it. That gives us the red key card, of course. No, I can't remember. I don't think there's a secret anywhere on here, if I recall. I think at this point we just drop down now. Alright. Alright. So now we got the red key card. Oh, and we still got a pinky running around. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Now, with that out of the way, next we need to go to the red key door. So what we're going to do is we're going to enter this place right here. Now be careful, because when you do, Pinky Demons will teleport in front of you when you deal with this tomato here. After you deal with the tomato, there's going to be a whole bunch of Pinky Demons that are going to travel in here. So we're going to grab these rockets here first. We're going to grab the rocket launcher, and when you do, yep, a whole bunch of Pinky Demons. Alright, just be careful that you don't crunch you to friggin' death here. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that was a well-appointed trap. But yeah, that's... Okay, we're gonna need some health here before we continue on forward. So yeah, we need to go Okay. Let's grab this. Need this. Alright. There's our yellow key door, so when we get the yellow key card, we can come back there. Alright. But we need health right now because we are looking pretty bad. So yeah, we'll grab these stim packs here because we need it. Alright. Should be medikit somewhere around here. Here's our red key door, which we will go into momentarily, but we're just getting our health back up here because we need it. Alright, I think isn't there something back here if I recall? I think there is. I think there's like a health kit or something like that if I recall. Medikit that we didn't grab because we didn't need it at the time. Yep, right over here. Alright. Okay, I think that deals with that. Now we're going to go to the red key door. Okay, now with that out of the way, we can take the teleporter. And was there anything in here that we needed to grab? I don't think so. Oh, yeah, there was one right there. Alright, take this teleporter back. Alright. And there is health kits up here, but we don't need them right now at the moment. But if we do, we will make sure to grab them. Alright. Now we still have yet to get to this area, which we need to get to at some point. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into, you're going to go ahead and hit the switch. You're going to bring this lift down. You're going to come up here. Okay, and when we get up here, there will be a couple imps that we need to kill up here. Alright, now, we can go to this door, but this door is locked from that side. And we're going to grab our BFG, because we're going to have a whole lot of imps here. Now, this is going to be another one of our secret areas here. Now, what you just want to do is you want to run across, and there we go. There's our secret area. Alright. Now, come out this way. Same way we came out. And yeah, that deals with that. So, yeah, that's that. Alright. Almost done with all the enemies here. We just got a few left to deal with. Not a whole lot more. Alright. Now, we want to come up here, and we're going to want to take this area once again. And I think this is where the Soul Sphere is. I think this is one of these teleporters. I think takes us to the Soul Sphere, if I remember right. Like I said, I'm still kind of a little rusty there, so it's kind of hard to remember entirely which one does or doesn't take us to where we need to go. I don't think there's any, so. Or maybe it's that one room. I'm thinking it's that one room with the teleporter or whatever. So we need to figure out how that teleporter works or how we're getting up to that teleporter again. Kind of having a hard time remembering that. And this, yeah, this is the room. Okay, there we go. There we are. And there we go. That's how we're getting up there. Alright, and here's our secret area. Now all you gotta do is you just run up this way when you want to get it. And that's how you get to the secret area. Alright, so that being said, we're gonna go ahead and grab the backpack or whatever, or not the backpack. We're gonna go ahead and grab those health kits that we need. before we go and grab our supercharge. Alright, so let's go back up this way. And we're going to take this lift back up here. And then we are going to go ahead and drop down here. I'm going to come back this way, come over here. I'm going to take this teleporter here, back to this area, because we need the shotgun ammo, obviously. And then we're going to drop back down. Now we need to get to now you can't get access to this area from the outside, so I'm assuming you teleport in there and you come out that door. Alright, now, was there any health kits in here that we needed or could have grabbed? I don't think so, no. Alright, and this is taking a little long to wrap up, guys, but like I said, I'm kind of, you know. Alright, we're going to grab a box of rockets, and then we're going to open this door right here. We're going to come through here, and another secret area. That's right. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. Okay, now we need to go back down. Okay, now we need to go into that red key door. But first, I want to get those health kits that we need. Alright. We're going to grab all these invincibilities, that way we don't forget to grab them. Because we're not going to be back to this area anymore at this point. So, we'll grab them all at this point. Okay, so now we need to get back to, okay, who just threw that? Oh, okay, you did. Alright, there we go, he's dead. And to make sure we got them all, that way, yeah, we're pretty much good there. Alright, now, we need to get to those health kits. I can't remember if there was any up here. I'm going to check just to be sure again, but I'm not sure if there was or wasn't any health kits up here. We need to check to see if that's... Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta go this way, don't we? Alright, there we go. Alright. Alright. Now let's go ahead over here to the red key door. Get these specters out. Okay, we're gonna... Alright, there we go. Having a hard time hitting that. Okay, there we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ouch, jacks. Haha. Other when they freaking come falling off the ground like that. Okay, then we get a berserk back. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, get that yellow key card. Alright. Okay, now we're going to take this back up because we need to get them over here this way. Grab what's over here. It's gonna be some shotgun shells and stuff. Alright, there we go. Okay, we can lower down this way too as well. And you need to come that way, grab that power cell. And some shotgun shells and some rockets over there. So we need to grab those. And we need to, oh, alright, go on this lever here and grab that stuff. We got all the key cards. We only got 2 enemies left that we need to take out. So I need to find out how to get onto that Alright, there we go. Got an energy cell that we need. There's another one right over there. Okay. Pick this up. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, that's really annoying. Yeah, the one annoyance about this is that you gotta wait for the elevator to lower itself up all the way when you're right next to it. Otherwise, if you don't, yeah. Okay, come down. We need the energy cell that's right over there on that end. I know it's taking a little while. I didn't expect this stream to be this long, but I am rusty on this map. So yeah, that's okay. There we go. Alright, that should be everything. Alright, we got the yellow key card. Still got 2 enemies to find. Not sure where they are. I know one of them's a Arachnotron. So yeah. Alright. Now I know I don't know where this Arachnotron is coming from entirely. Can't really say. These box of bullets. So I'm not entirely sure where this Arachnotron is coming from. Like, I really, I'm just curious to know. Alright, well, we need to go through the yellow key door now at this point. When we do, it will be the exit. So, yeah. Alright, we're gonna grab this, and we still only got 6 of the 8 secrets, so something tells me we may need this. Alright. Take this teleporter. When we drop down in here, there's going to be a BFG right in here. Make sure to grab that. And when we do, there will be a Cacodemon right here. Alright. So yeah, that's all that pretty much does. That's all the enemies. It's crazy. Crazy. Alright. Alright, so that's all the kills. We're done there. We got 6 out of 8 secrets. We need to come over here, one of these areas. I can't remember which one it is. We'll find it. But for now, we're going to backtrack and we're going to grab that soul sphere. So I think it's going to be... Oh yeah, I know where it is. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it's going to be right here. Okay, let's go up. Go over here. Take this teleporter. And we're going to... Okay. There we are. We got the soul sphere. Nicely done. Okay. And with that, we can go ahead and there's going to be an area over here. I think it's going to be one of the areas over here or something. Can't remember if it was on this wall or on this wall. I think it's on this wall. No. Oh. There we go. And a mega armor. And a secret area. Alright. So that gives us all items, all kills, but we're missing one secret. So I think we're just going to go ahead and continue on without that last secret. I don't think it was anything too big. Might have not have been. I'm not entirely sure. I just don't think it was too big in all honesty. Alright, so with that out of the way, we can go ahead and move on. We are done with this map. It is out of the way. We can go on. Yeah, I know, we're leaving one secret behind, but, you know, like I said, I never claimed that this was going to be the perfect run of every map, so, yeah. Alright, with that being said, here we go. We're done. Alright, so that was downtown. Pretty crazy map, overall. I like it. Don't get me wrong, I like it. It's a really good map. We left that one last secret. I didn't feel like wanting to look for that forever. But otherwise, pretty good map overall. I like it. It's pretty fair map. Like I said, just make sure to grab the vulnerability spear in the beginning to wipe out all those arachnotrons and those flying tomatoes. You know, take the map slowly but surely, and you'll make it through. Alright, with that being said, moving on to the next map, it's going to be the Inmost Dens. So when we come back, that is what we will be dealing with. Otherwise, till then, if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment below, and of course, subscribe to keep up with all my stuff here on Gaming HD Tactics. It's been Rapid Fire. See you guys on the next one. Till then, out of here. Cheerio, guys.